Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing this makeup look inspired by a dark black lady version of Chibiusa from my Sailor Moon series. And in case you are new here, I'm Joanna. I have new makeup videos every Monday, Thursday and Saturday, so consider subscribing, it helps me so much. And without any further ado, let me show you how I did this look. Okay, so to start this look, I've already done my brows using the Kiko Precision Eyebrow Pencil, and I've also primed my lids with the NYX Proof It Eyeshadow Primer, which does have sort of a sticky texture. And I think I'm also going to put tape to do this look, because for this version of Chibiusa, I think it will be nice, a kind of sharp and winged look. So the colors on the clothes of Black Lady are black from her dress, and she also wears kind of a sort of silky material in kind of a dark red plummy color, and on the dress she also has blue, and then there's the very obvious pink hair. I got here a very innocent Chibiusa, but I thought I would do the Black Lady version, so I got to tape down. And for this look I thought I would use the new Nikki Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette. So I'm going to start with the shade Slasher that I think kind of matches the color on her outfit, and I'm going to pack that all over the lid. And I'm also dragging it out. Bringing this shade kind of all over to the inner corner. And I'm also taking a little bit more on the brush and just blending it a little bit more up. That was actually quite easy. I think I'm just going to take this side slightly more up. And now I'm going to blend above this one with the shade Blend and Snap that definitely calls for the pink on her hair. And this one I'm going to make a little bit more intense on the inner corner. I didn't bring the shade Slasher all the way there because I want the inner corner to be slightly more pink. And I'm just taking a tiny bit of the shade Slasher on this blending brush to go kind of in between the two shades. Okay, so I think this top part was super easy, but I want to add a shimmer to the lid. And I'm a little bit torn between Pride and Roxy Kitten, because Roxy Kitten looks a little bit more like a peachy pink, but Pride looks a little bit more on the purple side. So I think I'm going to take Roxy Kitten, and I am using my finger, just popping it on top. Actually, maybe Pride would be nice. Yeah, Pride is definitely better because of the shade underneath. I think Pride doesn't look as purple as it does when you swatch it on your hand. This looks absolutely stunning. But I'm just taking a small brush just to add a little bit more to the inner corner because it's a little bit more difficult with the finger to reach there. So I'm just taking the blending brush to go a little bit around the edge and also grabbing a tiny bit of the shade Slasher to blend it on the outside part. Also kind of diffuses a little bit of glitter on the matte part, which I actually think looks kind of cute. Okay, I am absolutely loving how this is turning out, and I'm going to throw a wing. Okay, I also added some black on my top waterline, and for mascara I'm using the Marvel X Maybelline Colossal Mascara. The eyeliner, by the way, is the Kiko Lip Me Lots, that is a felt tip pen. Okay, and if you want to make this extra dramatic, adding a false lash would also be really good. So I think I'm going to be doing my base off camera because the base doesn't really matter for this look. So just for reference, I'm using the Primark Vitamin Primer, the Kiko Full Coverage 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer with a little bit of the Marvel X Maybelline Age Rewind. For powder, I'm using the Kiko Invisible Touch and also the Revolution Pro Skin Finish. So I'm going to be doing that off camera in a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, so the base is all done, but before I move on to bronzer, blush and highlighter, I just want to finish the eyes. And on the lower lash line, I definitely want to pull the blue element on her dress. So I'm taking the shade Amsterdam and I'm running this one all over the lower lash line. This almost has a little bit of purple to it, but I just want to try and blend it a little bit with the shade Plot Twist. That actually made it a little bit lighter, which was not exactly what I wanted. So I'm just taking a little bit more of Amsterdam. On my waterline, I'm taking the Kiko Lasting Precision Eyeliner in Kohl, and this is the shade 07. So I think that definitely helps to make the eyeshadow pop even more. And this actually looks a little bit similar to the Sailor Moon makeup that I did, but this one is definitely darker. And if I had a blue mascara, I would use that on my bottom lashes, but I don't. So I'm just going to use the Colossal Mascara again. Okay, so now for bronzer, I don't want a too bronzed look. I want to keep it slightly on the pale side. So I'm going to use the Revolution Reloaded in Take a Vacation. Okay, so that is just a hint of bronzer. And for blush, I am going to use pink, and I'm going to use a glowy pink. I'm using the Revolution Blushing Hearts in Bursting with Love, and I think I'm going to mix all three shades together. Also, I kind of forgot to do the inner corner highlight. I'm just going to take a little bit of the shade Ivy. And for the brow bone, I will use the highlighter of my face. That is the Beauty Bay Powder Highlighter in the shade Flash, because I want something light and very intense, and this definitely does that. That on the brow bone looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm just taking off the foundation, and for the lips, she usually has a kind of deep red color. So I'm going to be using the Beauty Glazed liquid lipstick in the shade Leo. And these lips definitely help to pull the look a lot more towards Black Lady's side than Sailor Moon. So for my setting spray, I'm using the NYX Dewy Finish to keep the things glowy. Okay, so I also just wanted to try one thing, and you will not see me like this on the outro, so just keep that in mind. I want to do the inverted black moon, so I think I'm going to use some guides. I'm going to be using the lid of one of the Self Revolution lipsticks to kind of mark the outer part, and then I'm going to use the lipstick I used just to do kind of the marking on the small part and see how that goes. Okay, so I think the small part might be a little bit too small, but that was just kind of fun to play around and see how that would look. I don't actually hate it. Okay, so this is the finished look inspired by a Black Lady version of Chibiusa, and I definitely feel like the lipstick really pulls the whole look together, because only the eyes, it was looking a little bit more soft and light, and the lipstick definitely makes it more vampy and more Black Lady. I also really like how the eyeshadows applied. This is my second time playing with the Nikki palette. The blue has a little bit more of a purple tone than I was expecting, but maybe it's because of the colors I combined it with, and the shimmers, again, absolutely stunning. So overall, I'm very happy with how this look turned out, and if you also liked it, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I only have one more video to do on this series, that is Sailor Pluto, but if you still haven't watched the other looks, I will leave on the side the playlist for this series. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos like this every Monday, Thursday and Saturday. And that is everything for this one. Thank you so much for watching.